Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Santa Cruz Island in the Channel Islands National Park off the coast of Southern California. So I'm staying here in campsite number 10, which I'm just set up there. I think there's only one other small group of people just down here, and then the other person's camping up in like 20-something, so there's only 3 sites occupied tonight here in the Scorpion Ranch campground. Santa Cruz Island is the largest island in Channel Islands National Park, and actually when I was planning this Southern California, Central California road trip, coming to Channel Islands National Park and camping out here for a night was one of my higher priority things I wanted to do. So to finally be here is pretty amazing. You do have to book a round trip ferry to take you from Ventura Harbor to get out here. At least that's how I got here. And a company called Island Packers is the only company that actually does it. So they're your only option for getting out here. And although the campsite is very cheap, it's only $15 a night to camp here. I'm just staying for one night. The ferry is pretty expensive. It was about $84 for a round trip ferry ticket for me to come out here. This morning, I believe my ferry left at 9 a.m. this morning from Ventura Harbor, and then it picks me up. I get a ferry back at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow afternoon to go back to Ventura Harbor. So you get about a day and a half on the island, which is really cool. So I've been hiking what is called the Montanian Ridge Loop here on Santa Cruz Island. So the section I just hiked, which is going back that way, is Montanian Ridge. And now I'm going to follow this trail up here, which I think is more of a primitive trail. It kind of follows this whole ridge line behind me and drops back down to the close to the shoreline, some of the cliffs over there at Potato Harbor, it's called, which is one of the more like well-known famous spots to visit on Santa Cruz Island here. This is a bit more of a primitive ride, I've heard, but it looks like there's a worn-in trail, so I'm not really too concerned about that section. But it actually looks really cool up on this ridge line here, which this is some of the highest points on this side of Santa Cruz Island and the national park. Good morning from Channel Islands National Park. It's my tent there where I camped last time. I'm going to take that all up and pack it up here in just a second. They did actually change our ferry time, pick up from 3:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. I think because it's actually very windy today. The winds are starting to pick up, and I think they decided to change the ferry time just because maybe the wind's not going to be quite as bad at 1 p.m. I'll be leaving a couple hours earlier than I thought, which is all right. Mostly this campground by the National Park Service here, the Scorpion Ranch campground, is very well kept up, and it was so quiet here last night that I just hardly seen anybody. Do a short little hike here after I pack up. I'm gonna go do a hike for like a couple hours probably, see some of the coastal viewpoints and stuff close to the ferry dock, and then I will be heading back to the mainland. I hiked up to a spot called Cavern Point. The views of the coastline here of Santa Cruz Island is pretty amazing. You can see how far down the island goes. We're 20 miles down the coast there. It's a pretty big island. And the views are pretty great up here. You can see the other island in Channel Islands National Park, Anacapa Island, just back there. It's a pretty dramatic looking one as well. Honestly, the views are great up here. It is super windy. I hope you guys can actually hear me talking right now. So I'm probably not going to stay up here very long. It's very challenging to shoot when the winds are this strong. And I don't even want to leave my camera on a tripod because I don't want the camera to blow over and like break or fall off a cliff or something. So probably going to hike back down out of the wind, but really cool spot. Well, that has been Channel Islands National Park, spending a night here at the Santa Cruz Scorpion Ranch campground. Pretty amazing spot. The wind just got really crazy today. I kind of imagine it being a very rough ride getting back to the mainland, but hopefully it won't be too bad. It was really smooth coming over yesterday morning. That last thing I did up to Cavern Point was really cool as well. It's just the wind was just so bad that I wasn't really, it kind of makes it hard to have as good of a time when the wind is just that insanely crazy. Channel Islands National Park is pretty unique because Southern California coast is so developed and so populated, has so many people. It's really hard to find places that have like the coast in its natural state. And I really feel like Channel Islands is like the one place in Southern California that you can actually see what the coast was like in its more natural state without people, living here. There's no roads or car noise or towns or anything like that out here. You're just, out here hiking around, and it's been very quiet. It's kind of slow season here right now. I think right now, and it's also midweek. So there was, again, only like 3 other campers in the campground while I was here, so very quiet. I really had the trails basically to myself, which was really, really cool. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below. There will be plenty more content like this coming out, national parks, all that good stuff. If you do want to support my channel, you can do so down on my Ko-fi page, linked down below in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.